Us too.
And what's the best advice that Bet has given you in game this season?
Nobody gives me advice in game. I wish.
And why is nobody helping Caitlin Clark? I mean, for both Cameron Brink and Angel Reese, they both spoke about, one veteran at least who comes to them even in the game and gives them advice. But why is nobody talking to Caitlin? Is there no point guard out there, or no guard out there willing to give Caitlin advice? Because here's what's happening for Cameron and Angel. Tina Charles have went toe-to-toe with both Cameron Brink and Angel Reese and have spent some very quality moments, even in the game, mentoring them and giving them some tips and tools that they can use to increase in their level of play. Tina Charles talked about it, Angel Reese talked about it, and Cameron Brink spoke about those special moments, even in the game and after the game, that Tina Charles took with these two rookies, giving them insight into the game.
I've been watching Tina for a while now. I mean, I've always respected her game. I consider her as a legend, as a vet. Going out there tonight and watching her personnel last night, I was just watching all the things that she's done. So being able to go out there and play against a great player like that, where I've watched for a really long time, but knowing that it's still competition right in front of me and just being able to play her as best as I can. I think she told me, she's like, you're doing a great job out there. And she told me she respects me, and she was even after the game telling me to take my time when I'm finishing around the basket. And you gotta know, like, she shows love to me, she respects me, and just continue to build relationships with a lot of these vets because they do love me.
Just thanked me for leading the way for her, so it was very appreciative. I just tried to tell her to settle down when she's in the post. She's an elite player. She's going to be an elite player. Just what she's doing for Chicago. Commended her on just how she's handling the media, just how she's taking everything in stride. I think it's a lot of maturity on her end, just being a pro in that way, and also welcoming it and knowing how to respond, what not to respond to. And she's still able to lock in and play the game and be effective for her team. And I know Teaspoon definitely appreciates that from a rookie. So that's what you want from rookies, So it was just a really genuine, good conversation. So it was good.
Affirmations. Can you speak on why that's important? Because right now I feel like there's a narrative in the W that all the vets are just not welcoming you all. But there are those glimpses where they actually are. So I want to focus on the positive.
Yeah, I remember Tina, we spoke 3 times throughout the game, and one time she told me that I could take the middle spot on a jump ball, which I didn't know. I laughed about that. Then she told me that I should keep posting up, and then she also told me that I should go to my quick spin. So it's really, it means a lot that, I've grown up watching her play, that we're still competing against each other, but she's still, kind of pouring into us, and, we were laughing about it, but we're still competing, and, you just, I'll remember that for the rest of my life, probably. So I just really admire her.
I mean, it's great to hear. I just try to pay it forward. When I came in this league, Sylvia Fowles used to always talk to me in the game, literally telling me what I should be doing. Nakia Sanford, Chastity Melvin, Asia Jones, who I came into the league with when I was in Connecticut. So I'm just paying it forward. But that's just who I am. I'm very personable in the sense, I'll talk to you one-on-one, tell you the things that you should be doing better. One time in the game, Cameron, she had me, but she floated out, and I said to her on the next dead ball, hold your seal. Get a defensive 3 seconds, make them throw it to you. Those are things that Asia would tell me to do. So just trying to pass it forward, pay it forward. That's all. That's just my job now, my role now, being 35 and being one of the eldest in the league. Thank you.
Us too.
And what's the best advice that Bet has given you in game this season?
Nobody gives me advice in game. I wish.
It's not just about the love of the game. It's about dedication and commitment through the process and the patience to endure. There's joy in reaching your goals and peace in knowing you've done all you're supposed to do. Ozell brand. It's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.